Yeah, yeah, but eventually you do have some very entertaining things with Cody Rhodes and Stardust and the Cosmic Wasteland. And again, if this happened
Yeah.
in today's world, I feel like social media would have grabbed onto it and made the memes and made the shirts and got all into it. At the time, it was looked at as like, I don't know if I should like this or not like this. But what were your thoughts? And were these vignettes that you were producing backstage all improv, some writing? What was going on there? Because there's some creative things happening in those backstage promos with you three.
The stuff with Cody was a lot of just Cody. And I think it was just a lot of us feeding off of each other because Cody already kind of knows what he wants to do. And he brought out like a lot more in us. Like it was a lot of fun working with him. Um, we really enjoyed that time. Like it was, he was just so different than everybody else. Like, and not in, I mean, not a good or a bad way,
Yeah.
like saying something bad about other people, but like his drive and like his obsession um, for everything within the business is like nobody else's. Um, it's tiring for me to think about because like he's just one of those guys like him and Miz, like they never turn off. They're always, always, always working, and I don't know how people do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you want it like nobody else wants it, but I guess at the same time, like they show that it pays off. Like I think a lot of the times, especially so like with at that point with us and Cody, like he was really frustrated, but he never showed us how frustrated he was. He was always still like picking everything up and making it a positive and moving us forward. Even if they dropped the ball that week and didn't move us forward, he would still find a way to move us forward, whether it was using social media or whatever else. Like there was, you can't stop him. You couldn't stop him. So like it's pretty awesome to see that you know what everything that's happened with him has worked out because like he's a guy that you can't stop someone like that, and it's awesome to see. You and
Did you think at the time with Stardust that you would say, 8 years from now, this guy is going to be the WWE champion, winning at WrestleMania in the main event with John Cena and The Undertaker and The Rock, the Bloodline? Like, did you did you see it? Like, can you sometimes think this person can break out of this shell they put him in, or sometimes you're like, this is over, it's done. There's no way to continue.
I mean, like I said, I didn't think there was any stopping Cody with whatever he wanted to do because like people don't, you can't keep up with him no matter what, and like it just goes to show. Like it's really one of those things. Like when he left, I was like, oh, he's gonna go do something. I wasn't wrong there. So I mean, when he came back, I was like, he's only coming back if like he's getting what he wants. So he's getting what he wants. I mean, there's there's very few people that I've met in the world who I would say nothing can stop them, and he's one of those people. Um, and it's just that mindset that he has, his work ethic, his creativity. Um, he's just got it. I mean, there's not too many people. I wish I had that because I'd be able to manage my time a lot better. I wouldn't be 10 minutes late for our interview and then still scrambling to try to figure out which one of my devices is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Like that wouldn't
course.
happen.
Yeah.
Um, but it does, like, and that's like the crazy thing that I always think of with him. It's just that work ethic and attitude is just parallel to none. And there's just so few that have it. I mean, it's awesome. I loved being around it because like he's so much fun to be around. Um, he's a great guy to learn from, learn with. Like when we used to sit there and do our paint before the live events and stuff like that, he would always bring up his iPad and be like, "What are we watching on the network today? What are we gonna like learn from while we're doing our paint?" And so like that was, we'd always pick from matches and like we'd find fun stuff, um, to play with or like super cool stuff to try to use or work in here and there. I mean, yeah, it's not too many guys I can say I did that kind of thing with when I was working with them, and it was so cool. So I always have really great memories of that, and it's so awesome to see the outcome for them now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was at WrestleMania 40, and boy, those people went crazy. I was also at WrestleMania 39, and people were sad. People were trying to rip the chairs out of the arena and like throw shit. I'm like, bro, that's bolted to the
Wow.
floor. I do not think you're gonna pull that
Right.
out with your hands. He tried.
Right.
He failed.